Hey there, Neighborhood Church. My name is Jordan, and we hope you've been having a great week so far. We've been in a teaching series this month called Jesus Talks, and we've been exploring the words and teachings of Jesus together and really wrestling with what the implications look like for our lives today. Now, last Sunday, we took a look at these words from Jesus. Then Jesus said to his disciples, "Whoever wants to be my disciple must deny themselves and take up their cross and follow me." Now, a disciple is much more than a believer. It's someone who follows in the footsteps of their leader. And Jesus said, hey, if you're going to be with me, and if you're going to be like me, and if you're going to do what I do, there are 3 steps you need to take. On Sunday, Forrest called these the 3 requirements of discipleship. Straight from the mouth of Jesus. Here's what they are. It's deny yourself, take up your cross, and follow me. Deny yourself, take up your cross, and follow me. And this is hard stuff, right? I mean, self-denial isn't big in our culture today. You don't look at someone's Instagram bio or online dating profile and see them say, hey, I'm into movies, I'm into traveling, art, and self-denial. No, we live in a self-centered culture. So self-denial is an unfamiliar way of living. But that's the invite we receive from Jesus. Deny yourself and then take up your cross. What does that mean? Well, Jesus' death on the cross is simultaneously one of the most atrocious, yet most beautiful things to ever happen in the history of our world. Jesus takes the cross, this ancient symbol of shame and humiliation, an execution reserved only for the lowest of the low, and he uses it to express God's perfect love for all humanity. Jesus defeated evil, darkness, violence, sin, and even death itself, not with a show of force, but with unconditional love. Jesus was so committed to love, he was willing to suffer on behalf of others. And that's what the cross symbolizes: radical, divine, sacrificial love. And that's really what we are invited to embrace. This is what it means to pick up our cross and follow Jesus. And for some Christians in the world, this is a literal thing. There are followers of Jesus all throughout the world and across history who have suffered and died for their beliefs. Now, that probably won't be the case for many of us. So we might be left wondering, well, what does it mean for me to take up my cross and follow Jesus in 2022? And I think that's a question we spend our entire lives wrestling with. But here's one thought for you today. When we take up our cross, we're taking up the mantle of Jesus, the cause of Jesus, the ethics of Jesus, the lifestyle of Jesus. We are picking up a love so great, we're willing to be inconvenienced or even suffer on behalf of others. And when we pick up our cross, we're also letting go of everything outside of Jesus' ways. We let go of cynicism. We let go of hatred. We let go of materialism and greed. We let go of self-centeredness. We let go of self-destructive behaviors. All of it. If we're going to pick up our cross, well, sometimes it means letting go of some things. Because we can't carry our pride and the cross. We can't carry bitterness and our cross. We can't carry violent ideologies and revenge fantasies and the cross. We've got to pick up the cross with both hands. I mean, have you ever been stressed out at the gas station or grocery store as you're trying to put change back in your wallet or maybe your credit card and you're juggling your car keys and a gigantic smartphone and your venti drink from Starbucks and you're about to spill everything all over the place and it's just a disaster? It's when you're carrying too much. You're juggling too much stuff. You're holding on to too much. Now, I get that that's a really lame analogy, but here's the real point I'm trying to make. This way of Jesus, this radical lifestyle of divine love, it takes both hands to carry. And this isn't a one-time decision, it's an ongoing discipline. We have to ask ourselves the following question over and over. How am I taking up my cross and following Jesus today? In what ways am I picking up and embracing the divine love of Jesus? A love that is willing to go to extremes for the sake of others. in my home, at my work, in my school, out on the road in my car, in my thought life, all of it. And this leads to other questions. What do I need to let go of? What am I holding on to that's preventing me from picking up my cross? How am I taking up my cross and following Jesus today, this week, this month, this year? Neighborhood, let's be asking this question each day as we choose to be with Jesus, be like Jesus, and do what Jesus did. Hey, before we go, I want you to make sure to check out this week's discussion guide at ncvisalia.com/discuss. This is our Continue the Conversation guide where you can revisit last Sunday's message. You can look at recommended resources, all sorts of good stuff we want you to check out. Remember, Sundays are just the beginning of a conversation, so check that out this week. Also, we've got Spring Fest coming up. Easter's right around the corner. This is a busy season at Neighborhood Church. We are so excited, so make sure you're staying in the loop at ncvisalia.com. Hey friends, that's it for today. We hope you have a great rest of your week, and we hope to see you this Sunday.